Okay, so forget whatever you think you know about choral music. Seriously, we're not talking about something old and boring. We're talking about what is basically the ultimate team sport, an epic quest that people have been on for thousands of years. This is the story of how we learned to level up together using nothing but our own voices.
You've totally heard it before, right? In a giant movie battle or the soundtrack to your favorite video game, that massive, powerful sound. It's dozens, maybe hundreds of voices all hitting these perfect notes together. But how does that even work? How do you get that many people to sound like one giant, awesome instrument? Well, let's dive in and figure it out.
So the whole history of singing together is kind of like a video game that's been getting updates for centuries. It all started way back in the beginner zones of ancient times. Then it unlocked some major new skills in the Middle Ages, went totally pro during the Renaissance. And now, well, now it's basically on a global server, with players and styles from all over the world. So let's head back to the beginning. Level 1. Before things got super complex, there was just the original soundtrack. The very first way humans figured out how to make music as a team. This starting point was called monophony, which is a fancy Greek word that just means one sound. And you can think of it as the original single-player mode of music. Imagine an entire group in a game, but everyone is following the exact same main quest. No side missions, no one running off to do their own thing. Just one clear path, one melody, sung by everybody. It's simple, yeah, but it can be incredibly powerful.
But you know how it is. After a while, single-player mode can get a little, predictable, so music got a massive update. It was time to unlock the next level, multiplayer.
And this game-changing update was called polyphony, which means many sounds. And suddenly, music becomes this huge open-world game. Instead of just one main quest, you've got multiple storylines all happening at the exact same time. One singer has their melody, another has a completely different one, and they all weave together to create this amazing texture. It's way more complex, super exciting, and it creates a sound that's bigger than any one person could make alone.
So let's just break it down head to head. Monophony is your classic single-player story. One path, one melody, nice and clear. Polyphony? That's like a massive multiplayer raid. You've got different classes, different abilities, all working together at once to create this rich, complicated, and awesome sound. It was, no joke, a total game changer.
Okay, so once you unlock multiplayer, you can't just have everyone running around doing whatever they want, right? That would be total chaos. You need a strategy. You need a team where everyone has a specific role, a specialty. It was time to build the dream team.
And this is exactly how a choir gets organized. It's basically a sports team. You've got your sopranos, the highest voices, who are kind of like the strikers. They're the ones who often get that big, memorable melody that you can't get out of your head. Then you've got the altos, your support players, filling in all the crucial notes in the middle, making everything sound full. The tenors, they're your midfielders, adding power and driving the whole sound forward. And last but not least, you've got the basses. They are the goalies, the absolute foundation of the team, holding down those super low notes that everything else is built on.
Okay, so you've got your strikers, your support, your midfielders, your goalie. You have a full team on the field. But who's calling the plays? Who's making sure that everybody is on the same page and working together?
That would be the choir director. This person is the team captain, the coach, and the strategist all rolled into one. First, they choose the mission. They're the one who picks the music the team is going to perform. Next, they run the drills, leading all the rehearsals to make sure every single note and rhythm is perfect. And finally, on game day, they guide the team in battle, conducting the live performance to make sure everyone stays perfectly in sync.
So, with a full team and a skilled captain, the game of choral music was ready for its biggest expansion packs yet. And this is where things get truly epic.
First up, the Baroque period. This basically unlocked the first epic raids for music. They were called oratorios, and they were these huge musical stories with massive choirs, a full orchestra, and music that was just ridiculously dramatic. This wasn't just Sunday morning music anymore. This was a blockbuster event.
And then something else really cool happened. Music got a patch that was all about letting more people play. Hymns got super popular. And these were just simple, catchy songs designed so that everyone in the crowd, not just the highly trained choir, could jump in and sing along. It was like the game went from a closed beta just for the pros to an open server where literally everyone was invited to play. So we've leveled up through all this history, but why does any of it actually matter to you? Right now? Well, it turns out that singing together gives you some pretty serious real-life power-ups.
Yeah, this isn't just some fun hobby. It's practically a real-life cheat code. Studies have shown that singing in a group literally reduces stress and boosts your mood. And get this, when a group of people sing together, their heartbeats can actually sync up. I mean, how wild is that? On top of all that, you learn incredible teamwork. It's a great way to make friends. And maybe the best part? You don't need any expensive gear. No controller, no console. Your voice is the only equipment you need to play.
So look, if you remember just one thing from all of this, make it this. Singing together is about way more than just music. It's one of the oldest and honestly most powerful ways that we humans have figured out how to connect with each other, cooperate, and create something genuinely beautiful, as a team. It's a sport where every single person has a role to play, where you have to listen to your teammates, and where you combine all your skills to create something way bigger than any one person could ever achieve on their own. So what do you think? Are you ready to join the ultimate team? Thanks for hanging out with me.